Coach, you have a quick turnaround as Miami plays at Indiana on Tuesday. What do you expect to see from Indiana?
Yeah, first off, I have a lot of respect for Coach Stanton and her staff. You know, she's somebody that I consider a friend and a mentor, and that's who Coach Z played for, and she's pretty familiar with them. So I think we're going to have a good scouting report on IU just because of Coach Zirkle. But going into this, just looking at their numbers, you know, they have two pitchers right now. They have one number one pitcher who's been throwing the ball pretty well for them, and I know they're coming off a good weekend from out in Arizona, and they went 3-2. So I think they're going to be bringing home, you know, some good momentum from that trip. Offensively, Coach Stanton's MO is they are going to run, and that's just their style of play. So that's going to be a big part for us as far as game planning, is being able to shut down their rabbits and their faster runners, and I think that's going to start with our pitchers' ability and our defense's ability to keep runners off the bases. So it's a big part of their game, like I said, and it's something we're going to have to be ready for. And they've got a couple of kids swinging the bat really well. I know their leadoff hitter is having a good year, and she's kind of the spark to the offense. But I think if we're able to contain them offensively, and as far as our offense, just being able to find ways to get on base and put together timely hits, I think we'll have a good game. But nonetheless, excited to get to Bloomington and excited to be able to compete again tomorrow.
This weekend, you host Michigan State for a 3-game series. What does Michigan State bring to the field?
Yeah, it's the battle of the Big Ten week for us this week. But, yeah, you know, we're familiar with them just because we played them last year. And that's a big game for us, and more so for Coach Sanders, because that's her alma mater. So as far as that's concerned, you know, it's always a good thing, because she kind of understands how Coach Joseph works and the things that she's thinking about. But, yeah, just a lot of respect for Coach Joseph and her staff. She always does a fantastic job. So I know that team they're gonna be well coached. Similar to IU in that they also have two pitchers that have been seeing majority of the innings. And I believe, looking at their schedule, they were on spring break because they've been in California for the past week. So I know they're probably excited just to get back to the Midwest and compete regionally. But offensively, they've got a couple of kids that are swinging the bat well. And, you know, they've played some really good competition early on. So I know that I know that they're going to be a very competitive team, and they're going to be ready to go this weekend.
Now that the season is a month old, what have you learned about the team and its strengths so far?
Right. You know, I think our team has shown and has had some really good moments. You know, I think looking at this weekend, I think our pitchers did a fantastic job, and you know, we saw our defense play really well at times. We saw our offense do some really good things, and I said this a couple of weeks ago. I think it's just a matter of us finding some consistency with our play, and you know, we're about 20 games into the season, so relatively the season is young, and all of these games prior to conference is for us to figure out who we are as a team, and just kind of building off each previous weekend. So as far as our strengths, I believe in our team in all aspects, in the circle, defensively and offensively, and I think it's just a matter of us starting to put things together, and like I said earlier, a little bit more consistently.
Thank you for your time. Good luck this week.
Thank you.